guys, my name is Rituparna Roy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take you through my reading goals for 2023. So every year I try to set a reading goal for me. It helps, it's challenging, all of that. And because of late I am creating content out of all the books that I'm reading, it's very helpful to keep a track of all the things I read. I hope you will enjoy this video and please remember to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Let's start. The first reading goal for 2023 is to read 30 books. Now I had the same reading goal last year and I am very proud to tell you that I was able to read 60 books. Yes, I know that sounds completely insane. I don't know how I did it, but yes, it did happen. So you must be thinking that why not have a goal of more than 60 books or even 60 books. I don't want to get too carried away with my reading goal. If I am able to achieve more than 30 books, it's great. But I think 30 is like a very good average for me because every month I'm able to read 2 to 3 books. So that gets me around 24, 25 and I just push myself a little bit more that I will be able to get in 30 books. Now, the next point is to be regular with my reading journal. So you guys know I have uploaded a short here, you can check this one out, about how I keep a reading journal. The reason is very simple because as I said, I create content out of books. I like to track all the books that I have read, write down my thoughts, like how I liked, disliked, what I liked, or how I felt about the book, give it a rating, all of that in like a simple notebook that I have. So it helps me with the analysis part when I'm making videos, right? And the other reason was that because I read quite a lot of books, sometimes I forget what I have read or like what was like the summary, and sometimes someone asks me, I'll be like, just let me go and check if I have it in my reading journal. Last year I started this practice and although I did it, but I think towards the end of the year I just became plain lazy and I just let go of the reading journal. But this year I want to document all of the books that I'm reading and be very regular with this. The third goal that I have is to read one non-fiction book every month. So with non-fiction, as you guys must know by now, that I am not a very big reader of non-fiction books. I gravitate towards a fiction more. So I thought that, last year I picked up this habit of reading 2 books at a time. So what I used to do was in the morning, I used to read some kind of personal development, some kind of non-fiction book, and rest of the day I could read any fiction book, whatever I was reading. Because I find that sometimes when I'm just reading a non-fiction book, it can become a little boring or tiring for me, and I thought that okay, I can easily mix one non-fiction and one fiction book together. I am not sure if I'll be able to read like 2 fiction books together simultaneously, but yeah, one fiction and one non-fiction works perfectly fine for me. So what I try to do is in the mornings, now this can vary. If I have a little bit time in the morning, then I do it before like the breakfast and all the office rush and all of that, or otherwise it is after having breakfast and all. I like for 10-15 minutes I sit down and I read a non-fiction book. If the chapters are small, then I go chapter wise, like one chapter in a day. Otherwise it's like for 10 to 15 minutes every morning I sit down with a non-fiction book. If you have any suggestions for non-fictions, then please drop them down in the comment below. Thank you. Next, the goal that we have is to use Goodreads. Now Goodreads I used to use to track books and to look for new books and all of that, but this year I have like downloaded the app and I want to like keep a track of okay what all I am reading, and it's I don't know, it's really fun to use. You are suggested books once you like start putting in what all you are reading and what all you are want to read. So I want to try it out. I know people who use like Goodreads like full-fledged, like writing reviews and all of that. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but at least use the app. It seems fun, it seems good, so I'll give it a go. Next goal is to get back to bedtime reading. Now I am guilty. I am very guilty. I am guilty because I have fallen into this trap of watching this short form content before I go to sleep on my phone. I'm scrolling for half an hour and I want to get over that. So either I'm reading on my Kindle or I have a physical copy and I'm trying to like not look at my phone before I go to sleep. It's becoming very difficult, and but I'm still trying, and I want to not look at my phone before I go to sleep. It's becoming kind of like a bad habit, and it gets like to the point where you're like just swiping, and it keeps on going, you know. The last reading goal for 2023 is to do a reading challenge. Now I did a reading challenge in 2022 as well. I'll link it here, where I read 10 books in 7 days. So I want to do the same. So initially this challenge started with like 7 books for 7 days using the Kindle Unlimited subscription that I have. So I'm going to do that same this year as well. It's a very fun challenge, and I like to discover new books and formats in this way. So yeah, that's another goal for this year. And with that, we have come to an end of this video. I hope you liked and enjoyed this. I'm planning to do a video solely based on reading habits, tips and tricks, and any book suggestions and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, drop them down in the comment, and I'll see you again next time. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.